Hi guys, welcome to Hashitude, everything at one place. We may have seen many deaths on TV, some in newspaper, some on internet. Many are uncommon, cocky, mysterious and wacky. You will feel that even your enemy shouldn't have such deaths. So, I'll tell you the dumbest deaths in recorded history, by listening to which you will feel that we should not die like this at any cost. This guy, Attila the Hun, one of the most notorious villains in history. Attila's army had conquered all of Asia by 450 AD, from Mongolia to the edge of Russian Empire by destroying villages and pillaging the countryside. How he died? He got a nosebleed on his wedding night. In 1453 AD, Attila married a young girl named Ildiko. Despite his reputation for ferocity on the battlefield, he tended to eat and drink lightly during large banquets. On his wedding night, however, he really cut loose, gorging himself on food and drink. Sometime during the night, he suffered a nosebleed, but was too drunk to notice. He drowned in his own blood and was found dead the next morning. Poor fellow, he concentrated on eating and drinking and missed the thing which he had to do. The next death is of the man named Tycho Brahe, an important Danish astronomer of the 16th century. His groundbreaking research allowed Sir Isaac Newton to come up with the theory of gravity. Kepler was his student and actually is more famous than him. How he died? Didn't get to the bathroom in time. In 16th century, it was considered an insult to leave a banquet table before the meal was over. Brahe, known to drink excessively, had a bladder condition but failed to relieve himself before the banquet started. He made matters worse by drinking too much at dinner and was too polite to ask to be excused. His bladder finally burst, killing him slowly and painfully over the next 11 years. Drinking is not the case of death here. Feeling shy and being polite is a bad thing. Please don't die by just feeling shy. The next one is Horace Wells. This man pioneered the use of anesthesia in 1840s, the drug used before operating any person. How he died? Used anesthetics to commit suicide. While experimenting with various gases during his anesthesia research, Wells became addicted to chloroform. In 1848, he was arrested for spraying two women with sulfuric acid. In a letter he wrote from jail, he blamed chloroform for his problems, claiming that he had gotten high before the attack. 4 days later, he was found dead in his cell. He had anesthetized himself with chloroform and slashed open his thigh with a razor. This is the worst case. The art in which you are the perfect killed you. So sad. The next one is Francis Bacon, one of the most influential minds of the late 16th century. A statesman, a philosopher, a writer and a scientist. He was even rumored to have written some of the Shakespeare's plays. How he died? Stuffing snow into a chicken. You may be wondering, how is it possible? This is the story behind it. One afternoon in 1625, Bacon was watching a snowstorm and was struck by the wondrous notion that is, snow could be used for preserving meat in the same way that salt was used. Determined to find out, he purchased a chicken from a nearby village, killed it, and then standing outside in the snow, attempted to stuff the chicken full of snow to freeze it. The chicken never froze, but this man froze. See how crazily he died. He froze himself in the name of experiment. Rip Francis Bacon. Jerome Irving Rodale, founder and father of Organic Food Movement, creator of Organic Farming and Gardening magazine, and even founder of Rodale Press, a major publishing corporation. How he died? On the Dick Cavett show, while discussing the benefits of organic foods, Rodell, who boasted himself, saying, "I am going to live to be 100 unless I am downed by a sugar-crazy taxi driver," was only 72 when he appeared on the Dick Cavett Show. In January 1971, partway through the interview, he dropped dead in his chair. Cause of death: heart attack. The show was never aired. He claimed himself that he would live 100 years and died on the same day. The next one is Aeschylus, a Greek playwright back in 500 BC. Many historians consider him the father of Greek tragedies. How he died: an eagle dropped a tortoise on his head. According to legend, eagles picked up tortoises and attempt to crack them open by dropping them on rocks. An eagle mistook Aeschylus' bald head for a rock and dropped it on him instead. This is an example of being bald kills you literally. The next and the last one is Jim Fixx, author of the best-selling book Complete Book of Running. This started getting craze of the 1970s. How he died: a heart attack while jogging. Fixx was visiting Greensboro, Vermont when he walked out of his house and began jogging. He had gone a short distance when he had a massive coronary. His autopsy revealed that one of his coronary arteries was 99% clogged, another was 80%, and third was 70% blocked. And that Fixx had 3 other attacks in the weeks prior to his death. He wrote a complete book on running and tried running. How crazy! Contributed by Casson Bloomberg. These are some of the dumbest deaths. If you came across any of such deaths, please comment below. It will be interesting to hear. Attitude is silver, attitude is good. Thanks for watching. Stay awaited for upcoming videos. And goodbye. Hey, share and subscribe. Don't forget.